So they stare into each other's eyes one final time, touch gloves, and get prepared for battle. Alongside me, Johnny Nelson.
Todd, always a pleasure to work with you. Always a pleasure.
And now it's time for the tale of the tape. Introducing first, he is Special K, Kell Brook. 147 pounds on the button. He's 5'9" tall. And he'll be facing the one and only Josh Taylor. Is going to go in as a welterweight. 143 pounds. He's 5'8" tall with a reach of nearly 70 inches.
This is it. This is that fight. This is that argument. I don't know what to expect.
He is Special K, Kell Brook, the former welterweight champion of the world, fighting out of the Steel City of Sheffield, UK. Josh the Tartan Tornado Taylor, one of the most aggressive, in-your-face fighters in the world today. Watch out for this hard-hitting southpaw who fights out of Scotland.
This is going to be one hell of a fight.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner, introducing the former British welterweight champion from Sheffield, England, here is the former welterweight champion of the world, Special K, Kell Brook. Fighting out of the blue corner, a boxing sensation from Scotland, a hard-hitting, undisputed 140-pound champion of the world, Josh the Tartan Tornado Taylor.
Expectations are sky high for this fight. Will it live up to the hype? We're about to find out.
All what's left is for the first bell to go. That's all we need now, because the build-up is getting ridiculous.
These two have certainly talked the talk. Now they've got to walk the walk. And there's the bell to start the round. Lands the jab. Nice counter shot. Missing with that jab. Those counter punches have to hurt. His jab just got blocked. So much hype surrounding this big matchup as the hype continues to build for this showdown.
You can walk into an arena and be the hero. The pressure, the expectation, the desire from the fans. You can't get away from it. Ignore them. Lock it off. I know it's hard. I can hardly hear you, Todd. You've got to ignore them. Get on with your job.
Nice counter punch right up the middle. Back and forth they go. Kell Brook may need to take a knee here. And it appears the onset will be about to see Kell Brook go down. Well, this is what he does, going right after the challenger.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
Code red for Kell Brook. The special one goes to the canvas. I don't care who you are. When you get caught with a body shot like that, you're going down.
You're right, Todd. What a shot.
One, two, three, four. Give me your glove.
Let's talk about Brook in that last round. So it's plan B time after being knocked down in that round.
You've been put down, you've got to think right, survive, and then give it back the next round.
Okay, how do you feel? How do you feel? All right, breathe, breathe.
We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. He got knocked down in the last round. Let's see what he can do here.
What a knockdown. 1 minute. You need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
Both men step back for just a moment. Big hook thrown, but it doesn't connect. Missed him with that uppercut. Punch, counter punch. When you're fighting a counter puncher, the feint can be such a good weapon. Pretend you're going to punch, make the counter puncher throw a punch, and then you counter them.
Todd, I understand what you're saying, but you've got to be on this. You've got to be on it. You've got to be a pro. You've got to think right, concentrate.
Some real good back and forth between these two fighters.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
That big hook doesn't land. They're both trying for a knockout. Looking to land the hook. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Are we about to see Kell Brook go down? Let's talk about Brook in that last round. At this point, you got to believe he can't win on the scorecards, gonna need a knockout.
Wow, you know what, I've been in fights like that. When you're thinking, come on, Bell, ring away. You walk back to the corner like you've just seen the sun.
They ring the bell, and here we go. Not the start that they wanted, but let's see what they can do in this round.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Nice counter shot. And he scores with the counter. A counter fighter relies a lot on their instincts and reaction time. You've got to get in there quick to punch your opponent before he gets his fist back to block.
If you're fighting a counter puncher, you've got to dummy a shot. Make them react from that, then react then. I know it's hard to think that way, but counter punchers, they're watching your every move, that every...
And he misses with that jab. And they figure out the combination. And it's code red time for Josh Taylor. Didn't wait too long to get back and get engaged.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
And just as quickly as the action slows down, it heats back up. Kell Brook may need to take a big shot, and Kell Brook is on the canvas. You could see it in their eyes. They saw that punch coming, and there was nothing they could do.
Shot from the gods, they say. A shot from the gods.
One, two, three, 4, 5, 6. Can you continue?
Let's talk about Brook in that last round. What a huge momentum swing that's going to be, considering that round will be 10-8 after the knockdown.
Can make or break a fighter.
Breathe and relax. Okay, how do you feel? How do you feel? All right, breathe, focus.
Through the round, don't worry about the knockdown. Don't.
They ring the bell, and here we go. They really got banged up last round. What can they do here to change the momentum?
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff them.
Beautiful counter shot. You'd like to see more jabs. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Missed him with that uppercut. He needs to be careful not to punch himself out. Code red for Kell Brook. Nice exchanges from both men in this round. And it appears the Kell Brook may need to take a knee here. I don't believe what we're seeing here.
Defense, defense, defense is everything.
Are we about to see Kell Brook go down?
Don't let him off the hook. Finish him. He's gone.
It somehow weathered the storm.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look.
Code red for Kell Brook. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Kell Brook may need to take a knee here. Big shot, and down goes Brook. I don't think we can truly appreciate what we saw unless we see it in slow motion.
Where did that come from? What a shot.
One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Come to me.
Let's talk about Brook in that last round. Let's see how the game plan changes after that big knockdown.
I love the response, though. Got back up, took a deep breath and thought, right, brush it off, get on with the job.
How do you feel? All right, breathe, focus.
Through the round, don't worry about the knockdown.
We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. Got to get the momentum shift coming their way. What can they do here?
Todd, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything, full barrel because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
That counter shot lands. That counter punch caught him clean. They exchange punches. Correct me if I'm wrong, but when you're dealing with someone with so much speed, you've got to get your timing right.
Some fighters are just gifted with such hand speed, footwork, movement. They are gifted. They are the chosen few.
Punch, counter punch. What a round so far as we've reached the halfway point. Unlucky to miss with that jab.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other because no one dare.
We're about to see Kell Brook go down. It looks like he might not. So he will take a knee here and get a nice reprieve from the action.
Best thing the fighter did, otherwise, you know what? Pride's going to get you knocked out.
Nice counter. Cannot throw out a lazy jab in this fight. You'll get knocked out. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Good counter punch. Code red for Kell Brook. Let's talk about Brook in that last round. Well, this is the time that the trainer needs to come in and say something special. This fighter needs to turn the tables in this next round.
Wow, it was like two different leagues.
Breathe, focus. Through the round. Don't worry about the...
And there's the bell to start the round. Let's see how they bounce back here in this round.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Nice counter shot. There's no doubt that this fighter's power can change the fight around in an instant. Massive blow, and down goes Kell Brook. It looked great live. How will it look again on slow motion replay?
Even I've got to see that again. Where did that come from?
One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You're out.
Not many people would have predicted it, but we've got a knockout victory.
Accuracy, power, punch perfect. That must hurt.